Hi Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So I am here to do a read, and this will be for you and that other person. Now, that other person might be a spouse, it might be a significant other, it might even be a person of interest, or even a friend or family member. So please note that. Now, this is a general read, and I do hope that there is a message that you can take with you, but please note that the messages might be reversed. What I might be talking about on one side might be reversed, and you might get a message on the other side. So take what resonates, and there you have it. So with that being said, this is all for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. So do make note of that. Please also do check my description box below. There is a link if you're unsure of what those other signs are. You can click the link, plug in your birth data. It'll pop out your birth chart, and then you can see those other signs and check out those other videos and see how they resonate with you. Now, this is about you and that other person. These are my bi-weeklies that come out. So let's see what is in store for you. Please continue to like, subscribe, and note your comments below. I do appreciate that. And you know that I'm very active in that, guys. I know that you know that I know, okay? All right, so with all of that, also, if you'd like a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com, and you can actually check the length of time that you would prefer to be with me, and we will get you on the books, okay? So there is openings, so just note that, okay? So let's see what's in store for you, Aries. What's in store? My Mercury is in Aries, so we're going to see what is in store for you over here, okay? Here's the first card, okay? Oh my gosh, so we've got the dissolving light, okay? The dissolving light. Now, this is a 3 card, and 3 cards, 3s talk about communication on whatever that is. Now, this can be the communication that you have with the sacred divine, okay? So that's what's coming into place right here, okay? So what is happening is that you're getting some sort of illumination, okay? Some sort of illumination that is taking place for you, and that's what's coming up is what I see right here. So you've been kind of enlightened, right? In some way, shape, or form, okay? And the beauty of this is that it is something that is bringing you, centering you in some way, okay? Now, it could be in this relationship or in this situation, you know, whatever is calling out to you here. But this is saying that there's signs that you know, that it's almost as if you're getting some sort of sign that something is on its way to you, okay? It's calling out to you, and it's igniting a deeper being that you know, a deeper, bringing you kind of to a deeper way of living. And the divine, what the divine wants to do is to work through you to create the web of your life, okay? It's almost as if it's calling upon your center, you're being enlightened, and you're actually webbing this, creating this web and this tapestry of things that you do, your relationships, you know, just all areas of your life, and you're incorporating spirit into that. And I think it's a beautiful thing. So I think you're communicating with your higher self as it comes to this. And it is, you're getting some sort of passionate presence in the process, right? There's like this, there's a lot of radiance, the sun, that has to do with your solar plexus. And it's really, really beautiful. So I think what it wants to also let you know is that there is this, that there's what you seek in the divine, okay, is without condition. There's going to be times in your life, like right now, where there is something that is not worthy of you that needs to be released, okay? And that could be the case, so you can actually continue to do the work that you do. And that's what you're being called upon right now, right? You're asked to release something so that you can move forward and become freer, and actually be able to continue in your own truth, and to create the world that you want to create. So it's kind of like that the light is you're being enlightened, and then you're taking this light and you're working it into your life, but but it's also a part of letting something go, and it is it's going to be what it takes, okay. And it is also that the divine wants to obviously live through you so you can have a greater life, but there's some sort of lie or deception that it's asking you to release, okay. You're going to know what that is, so note your comments below, and if you don't, then hopefully it will come to you soon. But it could be that maybe there's been some sort of deception, and that's going to be revealed to you, okay. So that could be the case. Something false in your life, perhaps even another person, okay. And that's what's coming into play. So something that you've come to believe about yourself, your life, or even with another partner, okay. So something's going to come out, and there's a light that's going to be shed on it as well, okay. It's going to affect the tapestry of your life too, okay. So those are some meanings that I'm getting from that. Let's see what else wants to come into play here. So we've got Dance of the Divine Feminine. This is beautiful. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is actually, you can dance with that feminine energy, and to create that softness, create that grace, and really create this flow of world around you, okay. And it's almost as if that you're moving with the waves of life, and it's very, very it's very calming. It's very nurturing, that type of thing. So it's like, it's almost as if that in this relationship, that is perhaps on how you have acted. There's some sort of growth that you're going through with 2, because the 42, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6s are about growth, okay. So I see that coming into play as well for you right over here too, okay. So, but it's something that you're real passionate about. It's about your emotions, that you're kind of dancing with them. And again, whether you're male or female, that's what's kind of coming into play right here. So I love seeing that. I love seeing that, because it's almost about that you're being able to control your emotions, okay? You're being able to kind of work with the divine as it relates to your emotions too, right? So it's all kind of coming into something being very, very smooth, okay? If there's something that you're holding on to, whether it's a person, place, or thing, if there is a belief, it's saying that you need to let it go because it wants to grow, and it is going to change into something completely different, and growth is happening, and you're gonna see enjoy the way the flow is actually working with you and the support of the divine, and rather than trying to figure it out in your mind, right? And taking your head and hitting it against the wall, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, okay. So this is saying that yes, you can let it happen. There's no doubt about that, but there is something that needs to grow into it, and it needs change. Something needs change. Something needs to be different here, okay. So it's let go of what isn't worthy of you, so you can move forward to be to follow the truth that is in your heart, okay. And whatever the outcome, just know that you're going to find that it's going to be a much more greater flow than it was before, okay. So that's the key thing right here. What else wants to come out for you? Let's see, okay. What is this? Okay, so this is reading, this is saying that the divine is working with you, and there is a gift in something that perhaps didn't turn out the way you wanted to. So talk about letting go, and then something's going to change, something's going to be illuminated. Well, there's going to be a huge gift in this. This is called the human gift, right? And you can see is that someone's kind of like cowering, has their hand up to their head. It could be in sadness, frustration, or I can't believe this. Well, the divine is saying that you are being guided. Let go of these types of thoughts. Let go of that. They're serving a purpose, but they're moving you in a way to get you a lot more grounded, okay? So that's super, super key, because you see a lot of this orange in there, right? That orange in there, it's the color is energized and it's promoting confidence, and it's going to lead you to greater well-being. And that's just the colors in itself, right? So if you've been feeling nervous before, or that type of thing, this is about promoting greater well-being, and it's an energizing feel that the universe is working with you to get you out of this. Okay, so something is coming into light. Now this is an 8 card. And so what is, spirit and the physical plane are coming together, and it's actually, from this, it's actually going to be some sort of gift that is it's going to be a gift for you, whether you see it that way immediately or perhaps later, but it is a human gift that is happening here. Okay, so it is just basically that soon you're going to get the clarity that you need, so don't worry about that. You're going to get the clarity that's going to energize you, okay, and bring you into greater well-being. And you can see the angels up there are kind of working with you on this. So ask for help if it is something that you need. Okay, ask for help. Take comfort and just know that you can see this angel that's really wanting to assist this person receive the understanding and the insight or that revelation, so you can actually feel at peace and gain that well-being. Okay, so just allow whatever the sadness it is, allow it to break open, let it clear out, and let it move you into greater well-being. Okay, you're going to see something with greater clarity and insight. Okay, and it's going to help you, okay? And it's going to help you grow, and you're going to be asked to really trust your perceptions, especially those of which come from your heart, okay? So do keep that in mind. Let's see what else that comes into play here. Beyond the threshold of fear. So beyond the threshold of fear, we have light, okay? So from the darkness, we're going to move into the light, okay? You're going to be moved and have a greater sense of well-being and asking the universe for its assistance. So again, all moving towards the light, okay? A greater way of well-being, all right? So all of this is all light generated. So it's all about bringing you into that. So this is a 25 card that reduces to a 7, and 7 is about having faith, right? All that blue there, that is it's a calming color before you go into the light, okay? It is about getting mental clarity, and to achieve, to go to the light, inner peace. It gives us a sense of security. It's kind of about, this blue is about lowering your blood pressure, right? And by calming the nervous system. And the deep blue is really just, available, is definitely available to all of us. It's also about communication. So communication with yourself, with the divine, and moving towards the light. Okay. So you're going to get some mental clarity out of this. Okay. You're going to get some peace as well through the process, is what this is saying. Okay. So just trust that. Trust and know that that is there for you. And that's going to be very, very, uplifting and a real key for you too. A real key for you. Okay. So, just keep that in mind, all right? So let's see what is going on for this other person, okay? What do we have? Sacred Phoenix Heart, okay? So this is a 21 card. It's 3, talking about creativity, lots of passion. It's like this whirlwind of passion that's happening here. So there's a lot of passion within this situation, okay? This is all about... energy that's moving energy and that is breathing into this person's body here. Okay. So this is what's coming up right now. This person is obviously feeling a lot of passion in this situation. So, that's one thing. Another thing too, is that this, it's almost as if that it brings a message regarding timing. There's a timing that is linked to where dreams are coming true, or when they do come true, right? So, sacred Phoenix Heart, things are going to rise when the sacredness and the divine timing is right, right? And it's all about, this is about finding your destiny, about pursuing your destiny and moving forward what makes your heart sing. So this could be the relationship, it could be the situation that's here. This person has a lot of passion for, right? And but it is in divine timing. Okay, and that is, it's definitely a big factor. So there might be some darkness and confusion that this person is going through, and it's kind of can be unsettling, but it's going to get that person closer to it's going to unravel, and it's going to move this person forward and make progress. And the next step is going to be where they move forward towards this golden ray of sunshine, right? They're moving forward in the dance towards this golden ray of sunshine. So that's what is kind of coming into place. So it is also that you feel that you maybe been wondering and just not sure of where your path is going on this side. So for this person, it's just focusing on the divine, the divine timing. And this person is just really hungry to move forward and to use that spark in their heart and be that phoenix rising, and to move forward and not let life die within them. Okay, they're alive and they're aligned with, moving forward and taking action. Okay, so let's see what else that this wants to come through for this person. She offers sacred wine and drink. Oh, she offers sacred wine, so drink. This is beautiful. As you can tell, like some of these cards I haven't seen. This is beautiful. So the divine is offering you some assistance here, it looks like, okay? And this is saying is that, with this opportunity at hand, this is saying to definitely partake perhaps in this drink, okay? That's what this is calling out to you here. And it might be a gift, but keep in mind that it looks like there's it almost looks to me like there's a little trickery involved here. Okay. So, I mean, I'm just, again, perhaps, there's a trick on how you receive this gift. Okay. It could be that. But I think it's a beautiful, it's like a funny way. I don't see it as anything being bad. I almost see it as being kind of cute. Okay, so it's almost as if that's what's coming into play. Okay, it's almost as if you have you're going to be tricked, and it's kind of like you have to let go of control a little bit, which it may not knowing how that kind of works out for you there, but it's saying is that. But it's gonna be good. Just trust what will happen, and trust that you're gonna be cared for, and that all appear, that'll be okay. Okay, so just you must be willing not to have all the answers. Let's just say that. Okay, just trust, right? And even if you feel maybe a little inadequate, maybe if you feel like a fool in some way, shape, or form when this comes about. So anyway, that's it's what I'm kind of getting. Okay, so it's really kind of cool, but it's a gift beyond your understanding. Okay, it's a gift from the beloved, in that it's going to open your eye, open your heart, open your soul, and it's really wonderful. So it just wants you to partake in this and trust is everything is a part of a higher plan, and not without air, right? Not without feeling a little clumsy or a little bit inadequate. So that's what I'm kind of saying here, is that it might kind of feel that way. So to each his own. Okay, we'll leave it as that. Let's see what else wants to come out for this person here. You who show the way. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is a 33 card that breaks down to a 6 card. Again, this is all more about growth. Okay. So, I mean, you can see that this person is navigating the emotions through here, right? And then it's also seeing the light at the end of it's kind of like the lighthouse, but it's really a person that's standing there in the middle of the light. This is beautiful because this person is now kind of got control of the very hard waves of the ocean that has been tossing and turning them, and now what they do is, rather than become dizzy, they feel that they've got the stability of their emotions that now brings them to the light. Okay, and that's what's coming into play. So this is quite beautiful. So it perhaps this person has been, the emotions had not been under control, and now what's happening is it's actually kind of showing the way. They're being shown the way by the divine, and the divine is leading this person in the right direction. Okay, so even though they might be it's afraid of moving forward, and maybe feel that it's too difficult, and they can't, really understand, everything's going to be resolved. So if something that has been maybe confusing, and sorry for the glare there, guys, but maybe if something has been a little confusing, that is now going to get some clarity out of it, and you will see the light. Okay, and it's just it's about, it's like an omen, an issue that is too difficult for you to understand. The universe has basically been working on it for you. The divine is, and it's about to be resolved. Okay. So you don't need to hold on to the outcome or anything of that. There's nothing that you need to do to prove yourself in any way, shape, or form. You are already worthy enough in the process. But basically, this is saying that you can navigate the oceans and look up to the divine. And by co-creating with the divine, things will become under control, okay? And you'll feel like you can almost, walk on water. It's going to really feel illuminating, okay? So that's what this is wanting to let you know, okay? This person is somewhat of an inspiration, and they help those around them, even though they might be unaware of it, because that's one of their paths, to turn towards the light and help others, and moving towards the sun and the soul. And it's beautiful. It's acknowledgement of who they are, and they give freely, and they're ready to receive this acknowledgement. The divine is helping them out with that, and acknowledging them for that. Let's see what else wants to come through. Victory of Mariman. So this is a victory. This is kind of Olympian coming through the finish line, and basically saying, yes, I've made it. Yes, I have crossed that line. I am there. I'm excited about this. So that's what's coming into play right here. So this is quite beautiful. So this is just really talking about some sort of victory in a relationship, in a situation. Perhaps it's overcoming something, the emotions, and being able to stabilize them a bit more, and have that sacred phoenix heart that's rising, and just divinely dancing with the universe and co-creating with the universe, and therefore they're being acknowledged in the process. And like I said, this could be a spiritual teacher. This could be someone who is that, or someone who's capable of that, and someone who maybe is that but's not sure that they didn't realize that that's what they really are. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. Let's see, Aries, what else wants to come through for you here. What is it you want to say to this person, and what this other person would like to say to you? Okay, here it is. Okay, I was making a big deal out of something that just isn't that important. I want to let it go. Okay, this is beautiful. This is what you want to say to this other person. So in this relationship, again, maybe something was found out, okay, and maybe it was this person couldn't was hard for this person to understand, but then this person, maybe one of you gains light of this situation, and now it's like, this person is really just saying that, in our conversations together, or in this situation, I was making a big deal out of something that is just not important, and I want to let it go. Just be sure, if you're the person saying this, is that you really want to let it go, and that it really is not a big deal. Because if it is a big deal, it's still going to be a problem, okay? So, or at least it's going to be a challenge. So it'll come back later to haunt you. So this is saying is that, you just want peace, okay? And letting go is going to bring that peace to both of you, okay? What else do you want to say, Aries, to this person? Here it is, okay? I know I've been relentless, and I can understand why you'd want to get away from me. Okay. All right. So it could be something of that sort. So note your comments below. Have you felt relentless and maybe very charging towards this person? Only you can answer that. So note your comments below. Perhaps you were, but this is saying is that, perhaps something in this situation got you charged, or, been relentless in some way, shape, or form. But now, between, being honoring this and stating this, and being grateful and compassionate, it's almost as if you can both kind of find your way now, find your way to communicate here, okay? So what does this other person want to say to you? Let's see what that is. Okay, here it is. It's hard admitting I might be wrong, okay? That's a lot of confidence that person has to say that, okay? Because not everyone admits that, right? Okay, note your comments below. And what's right or wrong, really, okay? So it's opposite ends of a stick, right? And they reside on the same stick. It's just which one are you going to focus on, right? But this is basically saying is that, there's nothing that more that you need to say, or do, but just basically say this. And, that person can definitely... it clears the heart, and I think it clears the soul, for this person, but also allows them to see a different perspective and maybe come to that point that, hey, it's hard admitting I might be wrong here. Okay. So, what else does this other person want to say? I can see that I've missed the point. Please give me another chance. Okay. So perhaps, they've come across and said, yes, I was wrong in this certain situation. Please give me another chance. But that, of course, is up to you. Right. So, that's all this is saying. It's almost as if, this person was completely clueless about the situation. And you're finding it maybe hard to say, how could they be clueless about that? But some people learn different ways, and it's not good or bad. We all have our hype, our points with it. We are really strengths that are very powerful, and we all have weaknesses, right? And sometimes this can turn out to be one of those that maybe was not so much of a strength. Okay, so there you have it. Let me see what's going to help you in the process overall to kind of breach the gap a little bit. All right. Very interesting. There's victory somewhere here, okay, guys? So whether it's overcoming a situation, overcoming the emotional, turbulence, whatever that is. So let's see what is going to help you in the process. Judgment, okay? I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And that's a really good point too, isn't it? What this is saying is that, someone that may have missed that point, right? It's hard to judge them because everyone's going through a different transformation, right? They're on different levels and going through different journeys. And what this is saying here is that at this time is that not to judge, right? Because, everyone goes through, an experience. Everyone understands that, everyone has their own challenges in life, and it's hard to judge, a lot of times unless you've been there. Okay, so this is quite interesting. So having no judgment is going to be very helpful in the process. It's going to bring happiness. That you are, you're aware that being happy, all it means is that you're on that right path. And this is actually coming from the heart. Happiness from the heart. It's also communication with the dark blue that you see there, but the heart chakra is all that green that you see there. So we're to follow your heart in this situation. Follow that and communicate with love. And I think that you're going to be okay. Anything else? Pride, okay? And this is just saying that you love yourself and you see yourself in everyone, okay? So I think that's the biggest thing, is to let go of pride and just love yourself and see yourself in everyone and everything, because this is quite interesting. And that yellow is that solar plexus, and of course you've got a lot of the light blue and dark blue about communication, and then grounding yourself, which is a lot of that orange is there too. It's quite beautiful. So that's what's coming into play for you. So note your comments below. I'd like to hear how this resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you in the month of June. And until then, Aries, namaste.